Okay, bros, we are here for your weekly NXT Fix featuring the ever so popular bro ratings for NXT Halloween Havoc featuring Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Okay, bros! I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson, and we're here for a very special, spooktacular episode of your weekly NXT Fix. So, before we get to the bro ratings, we have your 20 seconds of NCIS. DiNozzo was not there, but Gibbs and the team started taking people out. Oh, DiNozzo, we wish you were back. Now, we need to take a quick pause for the cause to show you this week's tasty beverage. Huh. This is a scary episode of OK Bros because the boogeyman is coming to get ya. Scared the crap out of me. We have Circling the Sun apple and cherry cider. Let's check this bad boy out. Brewed by the Collective Arts Cider of Middlebury, Vermont. Oh, nice. So, Halloween Havoc. Halloween Havoc! Halloween Havoc! Featuring Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
That's right. Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Spin the wheel, make the
Featured
deal.
6 fantastic matches and in-ring segments. I know I was pumped, bros. I hope you were too. We started off with none other than your host of Halloween Havoc, Shotzi Blackheart. And she was ready to spin the wheel. Your opening contest, the North American Championship match, Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano. Shotzi spun the wheel, and we ended on a Devil's Playground match, which was no count out, no disqualification, falls count anywhere, anything goes. Good stuff in this match here, bros. They hit their signature moves in the ring, including another spot where Priest fell on the ring steps where Johnny did a flip over him. Then they brawled to the stage areas where they had a lot of Halloween-themed stuff, including a monster or skeleton popping out and scaring Gargano. They fought on the snack table. They went up the stage, and sure enough, none other than a person in a scream mask came out to help Johnny, and then he used the wheel to his advantage, hitting a spinning tornado DDT off the wheel. Then the scream person handed him a tombstone. He smashed that over Damian Priest, who fell off the stage, through a couple tables, or what I believe to be tables. Johnny crawls over. 1, 2, 3. I called it, bros. Right here, Johnny Gargano, your new North American champion. Now, leading into this match, there were 2 things that we thought was going to happen. Johnny hated wheels, and Johnny hated inflatable pumpkins. He sliced open that pumpkin and just deflated it before the show really had even gotten going. So, I want to also point out this match had probably the best use of picture-in-picture that I've ever seen. These 2 guys were going at it, used the time to their advantage. Great stuff here. So with that being said, bros, we're going to give this one a solid 8.8 on the bro ratings. Then we had a little segment with the commentators. And one, Vic Joseph, dressed up as Where's Waldo, and the other, Wade Barrett, dressed up as none other than Bad News Barrett. And he says to Vic Joseph, "What on earth are you wearing?" And then he says, well, me, I'm dressed up as my favorite superstar, Bad News Barrett. And I'm afraid I've got some bad news. 'Cause you look like a moron on global television, and I just won the costume contest. I mean, we've been looking forward to hearing that line since he came back. Bravo, Bad News Barrett. Then we had a little backstage segment featuring none other than it's Grimes time! That's right, Cameron Grimes. And he said his pure poetry pointed out, Haunted House of Terror match? What does that even mean? Mr. Regal, I've been meaning to ask you, well, the ring isn't in the parking lot because the ring is actually inside the CWC, Mr. Regal. And I think that you meant you wanted me to have a wrestling match with Dexter Lumis. Is that correct? And William Regal goes, go to the parking lot. Well, but where are we going? The parking lot? Well, that's the most dangerous place. That's even scarier than the bar mitzvah triangle, Mr. Regal. Are you sure you want me to go out there? I don't know, Mr. Regal. I don't know if this is a good idea. Great stuff. We had another segment that came shortly after that. And Cameron Grimes is out in the parking lot. He says, honestly, I don't want to be in this match. I'll take a loss tonight, Mr. Regal. You can just put a loss on my record and I'll go back to the locker room. Is that cool, Mr. Regal? But how about this? How about you come with me, Mr. Regal? Because I feel a lot safer with you. Come on, Mr. Regal, let's go. Hey, you're leaving me out here. Wait, what is... And then a van pulls up. What is this thing? This can't be the piece of junk they got for me. Are you kidding me? This piece of crap? Well, if I got to ride in this thing, then I'm riding shotgun. Out of the back comes Bad Street, Atlanta, GA, music blaring, and Michael P.S. Hayes. Cameron Grimes goes, Freebird? Michael P.S. Hayes goes, you know, I was born on that planet rock in that place they call Party Town. Raised on that street they call Bad Street. And the reason they call it Bad Street was the further you went down the block, the badder it got. And we lived on the last house on the right. Cameron Grimes goes, I hate rednecks. It's Grimes time. Great stuff there, Cameron Grimes. Your next in-ring segment was one Pat McAfee with Oney Tui, talking about how he paid off Ridge Holland with a car to beat up Adam Cole. Then he got the guys who injured Ridge Holland to join his team to go against the Undisputed Era. Undisputed Era music hits, none other than Kyle O'Reilly comes out, and he is ready to go after Pat McAfee and Oney Tui. Then he knows that he's outnumbered, kind of looks back, music hits, and it's the return of Pete Dunne! Pete Dunne! Pete Dunne! Unbelievable stuff here. Pete Dunne comes out with 2 chairs, hands one to Kyle O'Reilly. They get in the ring, but Pete Dunne turns on him. He smashes Kyle O'Reilly with the chair, and Pete Dunne was with Pat McAfee's group all along. Great stuff. Huge shocking heel turn. And bros, in-ring segment here, we're going to give that one a solid 8.0 on the Bro ratings. Moving on, we had a non-title contest between Jake Atlas versus Santos Escobar del Fantasma El Chapo, accompanied with Legado del Fantasma. Now, to be honest, bros, it's a very short match, and Santos Escobar got the win pretty decisively. Jake Atlas hit a couple cool moves, but we're very unsure why this was not a title match if Santos Escobar was going to win that easily. So, with that being said, bros, not the greatest, but not the worst. So, with that being said, we're going to give this one a 6.6 on the Bro ratings. Now, bros, we have a very, very special Extreme Halloween review. Let's go. Okay, bros, it's me, Jimmy the Gibson, wearing a glacier mask. I've sabotaged this video right here so none of those other special guests can come in and interrupt. Now we're going to review my favorite glacier match. You? Oh! Okay, bros, Jimmy Dangerously here. Good thing I got rid of that other little bastard so I could do a real extreme Halloween review. What?
Fuji!
My eyes! Brother. It's me, Jimmy Babyface, and I'm back. That little trick right there, taught to me by a good friend, Mr. Fuji Daddy. And now, brothers, all these talks about wheels, brothers, you know how much Jimmy Babyface loves wheels, and we're talking about spin the wheel, make the deal, Daddy. We're not talking about these current ham and eggers like Johnny Gargano, Damian Priest, Candice LeRae, and Io Shirai, Daddy. No. We're talking about the real legends, Daddy. We're talking about Jake the Snake. We're talking about Sting. So, Daddy, Jimmy Babyface wants all you Mizarks out there to pause this video right now. And then go to your local Blockbuster Video. Rent the VHS tape of Halloween Havoc 1992, Daddy, where you're gonna see the first ever spin the wheel, make the deal, brother. And that match is gonna be between Sting versus Jake the Snake Roberts. And the wheel spins to a coal miner glove match, Daddy. Now, these two men beat the hell out of each other. And I think Sting won, Daddy. He hit him with the coal miner glove, brother. So, we're gonna give that one an equivalent on your bro ratings of a brother rating of 666, brother. Now, excuse me, because Jimmy Babyface has to get back to manning his gimmick table. We've got autographed coal miner gloves on sale tonight, Daddy. So, send your checks, send your money order. I want all you Mizarks to pay me now, Daddy. That's right. Back to the gimmick table. Brother. Oh, we're back. Man, those things really hurt. Welcome back to your weekly NXT Fix, your Halloween Havoc review. Moving on, we had a little Ember Moon interview that says there's a receipt coming for Dakota Kai. Look out for that one. Then, your host this evening, Shotzi Blackheart, says The scares have just begun, and coming next is the Haunted House of Terror match. And I'll tell you what, bros, if anyone out there doesn't think Shotzi Blackheart is a good wrestler, you're crazy. So we had your Haunted House of Terror match between Dexter Lumis and Cameron Grimes, and what a fantastic two people to put in this kind of cinematic style match. The opening part was filmed inside an actual house, some sort of dilapidated house. You had Cameron Grimes kind of walking in a little scared, running into different zombies. Dexter Lumis was constantly hiding in a tree or behind a window, and then they started brawling. They started brawling all the way to Cameron Grimes running into the bathroom. Inside the bathroom, someone is taking a shower. And you know what that means, bros. It's Grimes time! So, Cameron Grimes, inside the bathroom, says, I didn't realize Lumis had a sister. I feel a little grimy myself. Now, go ahead and move over to make room for Cameron Grimes. That's right. Once again, you get it twice this episode. It's Grimes time! Then we had a commercial, and to be continued on that. Cameron Grimes got out of the house. The zombies are chasing him. He goes to get in the van. Dexter Lumis is in the van. He gets out of the van and he's just running down the road. Cut to your next match between Rhea Ripley, This Is My Brutality, and Raquel Gonzalez. Now, this match has been quite a few weeks in the making to see who is the biggest and baddest woman in NXT. And these two women kick the crap out of each other. Good stuff. Rhea Ripley hitting the riptide at the end for the 1, 2, 3. She is your winner. And we're going to give this match a very solid 8.2 on the bro ratings. Moving on, we had a little backstage segment. Drake Maverick dressed up as Hulk Hogan, calling Mackenzie Mitchell Mean Gene. He was like, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. She's like, my name's Mackenzie Mitchell. I'm not Mean Gene. And he's like, well, you just please play along. Then all of a sudden, we had the arrival of the Giant and the Yeti. And they're surrounding Hulk Hogan and like kind of didn't know what to do. They're bumping into him. And then all of a sudden, Killian Dane comes out dressed as the Shockmaster. A little callback to some great WCW stuff here, Halloween Havoc, and fantastic stuff. Killian Dane, Drake Maverick are fantastic. Then we had your conclusion to the Haunted House of Terror match. Cameron Grimes versus Dexter Lumis. They battle inside the arena, and all of a sudden smoke fills up around the ring, and the zombies are coming out. Cameron Grimes is completely freaked out. Dexter Lumis grabs that chokehold, hits that sit out chokehold bomb, locks it in, and Cameron Grimes passes out. Your winner, Dexter Lumis, and we're going to give this match a solid 8.4 on the bro ratings. Moving on, we had your very first fun fact. That's right. NXT hit us with a fun fact of the evening. This is the unlucky 13th Halloween Havoc dating back to its inception on October 28th, 1999. I mean, how can you not like a fun fact there, bros? So we had another backstage segment, Tommaso Ciampa being interviewed. And he says, you know what? The attitude and culture has changed in NXT. And Velveteen Dream, so all begins with you. Hit me with a cast once. Shame on you. Hit me with a cast twice. You're a dead man. Good stuff. Looking forward to that. Leading in to your main event of the evening for the NXT Women's Championship. Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai. And your host was about to spin the wheel. Shotzi Blackheart, ow, ow, ow! Spun the wheel, and we land on a TLS match. That's right, tables, ladders, and scares. Io Shirai, accompanied by It's Poppy, playing her entrance music. Cool stuff. Both Damian Priest and Io Shirai had live entrance music. This was a big-time event, bros. This match, if you asked me, Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae, is this match going to be brutal? I would say 100%. No question about it. Brutal match between these two women. Great contest here. I mean, you had a missed moonsault onto some chairs. You had Candice LeRae smashing Io with a laptop. You had Candice LeRae dumping out a mysterious bag full of limbs and a head, and then Io Shirai beating her with those limbs. You had both women crash through a table. You had a couple ladder spots, including the Scream person coming back out, picking Candice all the way up the ladder when Shotzi Blackheart comes in and picks up the Scream person and dumps them on their back onto a pile of chairs. Candice is flopped over the ladder. Io Shirai props up another ladder, climbs up. Candice rakes her eye. Io falls off. Looks like Candice is going to get the belt. But no, Io Shirai walks through the one ladder, pushes the second one over. Candice goes from the top of the ladder to the outside, crashing through a ladder. It looked insane, bros. Io Shirai grabbed the belt. She's your winner and still NXT Women's Champion. So with that being said, bros, fantastic main event. We're going to give this one a 9.2 on the bro ratings, and that is your match of the night. So with that being said, we had 6 matches or in-ring segments, and that is going to give us an average of 8.20. Fantastic. This was like takeover quality on your weekly NXT Fix. So, real quick, next week predictions. Ember Moon will defeat Dakota Kai, and Tommaso Ciampa will defeat Velveteen Dream. Thank you so much for watching, bros. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson, and this is your weekly NXT Fix. See you next time, bros. Same time, same YouTube channel. Nice. Boo! Are you scared?